Hey guys, SpeedyKid101 here, back, and yet again. Sorry it's a bit late, but here it is, F1 2015, and we've just put in the fastest lap of a 1:35, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if I do sound a bit different, I'm just using the PS4 little earpiece. Having a bit of troubles with the microphone at the moment. My headset actually just broke, which is unfortunate. Good news though, on the other hand, not involving F1, but as you know on my channel, I have also a new channel art, just for the record. Just like to give a huge shout out to one of my friends who's starting one up. His name is Doom_King01. So that's really cool to him doing my channel art. Big shout out to him. You know, I suck at Photoshop. So, but for those of you who don't watch F1, I'm restarting my channel most likely, not fully, just deleting old videos. But GTA, yes, we found a way to include voices. So I'll be getting that out hopefully on the weekend, and when it's out I'm just going to be so stoked, because that means we can just do so more things and it's going to be great. But seeing kids there might not be in a bit of a fallout there, don't want to go into details there. But anyway, so now as we get back into F1 here, so far our career has been going alright. As you know, in the last season we just dropped back to second in the career mode, in career championship I guess. So if you want to go check that out, it is just part 3 at Malaysia. This time we're at Bahrain, not one of my best tracks. We've just been bumped back to 4, but of course we're on lap 2 now, so here we come as we're going to come round to the line. What's it going to be? And it's a 1:34. That is going to be P1 hopefully for this session, so let's just go find out. So we're getting a handshake, a nice little fist, so I think we might have got pole. What? I'm sorry. There is clear statuses of aliens in F1 2015. Look at that. Bottas has just set a 55-second lap time around Bahrain. Now, if he does that in the race, he is absolutely going to flog the field. A 55-second lap. Are you serious, Bottas? What type of engine does he have on his car? Because I need to start getting that engine. That is just ridiculous. Let's just hope he doesn't set that for the race, or we can say ta-ta to P1. Oh my days, Bottas, he's just skipped half the track. That is a clear sign of aliens in F1 2015. But you know what, we're going to forget about it.
For an exciting evening's action. Valtteri Bottas in the Williams was a surprise pole sitter for today's race. Not many would have thought they had the speed to claim the pole, so he'll need to be focused to make sure he keeps that lead over the first few laps.
It's certainly better for a driver to be out in front, as they're able to drive without having to contend with the dirty air and overheating caused by being sat behind another car.
Nico won the last race with a performance that Toto Wolff called a drive of true class. He seems really at home in this Mercedes team, and it's from that platform that he's able to put in these great performances.
Nico certainly had the edge over Lewis last time out, and he'll want to put one over on his teammate again today. Don't underestimate the mind games that are going on between these pair as they battle it out for supremacy.
Alright, so Bottas, yeah, it's a bit of a surprise to me too that he got pole with 55 seconds. 55. I am gabberflasted. Don't know if that's the way to say it, but that's what I am right now. But you know what? As a race car driver, we got to forget about it and move on. But let's figure out our pitch strategy first, actually. So, of course, option prime again. I don't think we can change it. No, we can't by the looks of it. So, apparently the estimated race time is 45 minutes. As you can clearly see in the YouTube video, it is 20 minutes. That is because I edit. I do that. Yes, that is exactly right. So, you know what? Let's get on the grid. So we've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're away on the Grand Prix. I don't even know if I selected Rich, but of course as I'm recording over, I can't tell myself to switch to it. So now is, oh my days. Look at the Mercedes. They just try to take us off. We're coming to the inside, and there was a bit of contact, and yet again, it's contact always with a Mercedes. You know what? I don't care. As we get our way now on the great start of the Grand Prix here, we go away. Oh, one quick mention as well. There will not be replay cameras in this video. Unfortunately, I was in a rush and I didn't get to do them, unfortunately. So that I'm quite disappointed about that, but I will try and get replay cameras in. The next ones aren't after that. I know that some YouTubers are having troubles with it when it just error and fails. But you know what? Back into the race now. We are in P1. P1. That's where we want to be. That's our objective for today's race. Bottas is second. Rosberg is third. we've understeered so badly that it's as bad as a turning circle of a, you know what, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I would probably get kicked off this. I think that's a bad way. But anyways, we go down into the corner now. And here we go. This corner I absolutely suck at because the braking of it is just absolutely retarded. We go up the hill now. Of course, you can't go full speed on this as much as what you could on the F1 2013 because that turning circle was just absolutely incredible. You could turn in a hairpin just at like 60 or 70 or 80 kilometers an hour. But that's not the point. This is F1 2015. I missed F1 2014. Of course, I didn't actually play the game. I've never played the game. So I'm sorry. But that's it. You know what? Forget it. Here we go. So lap 1, 2. We're in pole. We've got a good start here in Bahrain. The cars behind us, Bottas and Rosberg, so the Williams and Mercedes seem to be battling it out here. And you know what? That is good for me. That is good for me. I mean, it's not good for you guys because it looks like it's going to be a boring race. But it's good for me. Like, it was absolutely astonishing for me. Because, well, I'm pulling away, aren't I? So I'm quite happy right now. But as we all know, if Rosberg comes second in this race and we get P1, we're still going to be behind in the championship. So we're relying on Bottas. Forget that S section ever happened. I was looking at my thing. Let off. So we are going to be 2 points behind if Rosberg comes second and we win the Grand Prix. So we're relying on someone else to beat Rosberg in this Grand Prix. So we've got our job set. We're sitting in the driver's seat at the moment. And it's looking pretty comfortable. It's looking pretty good. I mean, we're in P1. We've got a bit of a lead. I think we're starting to pull the lead as well. Doesn't look like Bottas is setting any more 55-second lap times. So, that's pretty good as we go up the hill now towards the second final corner. And we've absolutely understeered. It's a good thing there's that extension, that sand, gravel, whatever you want to call it on that exit. Can be very, very annoying if you get wide. Of course, it's made to slow down your car though. But anyways, we're coming to the final corner now. Got to hit that little apex. Maybe hit it a bit too much. I think I knocked the bollard there. But as we come down to the line now for lap number 2. As we come down, and we will still be in P1 on lap number 2. DRS is now enabled in the Grand Prix. No clouds in the skies. We skip onto lap number 7 now. And as you can clearly see, Mercedes is right behind us. He's gone up our inside. We're going to try and hold him around. Bit of wheel-on-wheel contact. And we can't hang around. And Hamilton has driven away. But you know what? That's not going to be the case. My tyres are worn as we go straight up the inside. See you later, Hamilton. Oh my days, this is going to be intense now. Lap number 7, I was quite happy in my own little bubble. But of course, as my tyres started to wear down, they started to catch up. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I tried to make a little pun there, but that's not the point of the race here. The point of the race is to win the race. And of course, Bottas... Oh, hang on, my little fluffy things come off my mic. I'm going to hold that there. So now as we go down now to the line, he's going to get our slipstream. I've got a notification. That's nothing to worry about. And we're just a sitting duck right now to the Mercedes. But we're going to break. It's about who's got more balls, and we've managed to outbrake him. And he's still going to be right behind us here on lap number 8. And really, you just can't shake him. He's like a bad hay fever. You just can't get rid of him. You just can't get rid of the Mercedes. But I don't know where Rosberg is. He's not even in top 3, which is good for us. And I believe Raikkonen and Kimi is in P4 if I'm correct. I can't see it as well because I'm recording, so my screen is a bit smaller. But that's not the point now as we go down through the S section. Of course, having to lose a lot of speed as my tyres cannot take me as fast through them now into the hairpin. And there's 3 arrows. 3 arrows. That's not good. I don't want 3 arrows. I want 0 arrows. But we're going to have to deal with the arrows as we come down into the very awkward corner that I've been getting the hang of. I've understeered a bit there. I've gone over the apex. And now it's just going to be deja vu, isn't it, really? I'm trying to block, but really I'm just a sitting duck down the straightaways to Hamilton. He's got the DRS, but I managed to out-hold him. He's gone up the inside. I'm going to hold it around the outside. He's not making the same move again, and we've actually done a great job on the exit. And we've managed to get a bit of a gap. But as you all know, AIs on this game are ridiculous with tyre wear. Apparently we're pussing boots because our boots are destroyed. Now as we're on lap number 8, I think we're going to have to pit as we come into the final corner now. Hamilton's still right behind us, and are we going to be a sitting duck? No, I think we're going to have to pit. No, we'll go an extra right. We can do it. I don't even know if I pit window. Okay, it's open now. My bad. And there he goes again, up the inside, like he always does. And we're going to... No, he's braking early this time. He's broken early. Gonna try and come down. I don't know if they're... Oh! Whoa, a bit of contact there as we come up this little hill now. So he still sits in second. Luckily he didn't spin, but that's good for us because now we've got a bit of a gap for this lap. So hopefully this lap's a bit of a breather. But let's just hope we don't have a repeat of China. Now, as you all know, that was just appalling. I believe China was race 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was. It was race 3, sorry. China was race 3. So we don't want another incident there of being spun or having a flat tyre. That was just appalling. We want to forget about that. That never happened. And Hamilton is behind us again in the same sector. Sector 2 coming into Sector 3. I don't know why I said that was... I can't speak right now. So you know what? We're just going to get into the easy stuff. So as we go down the straightaway now, he's got DRS again and my slipstream. Pulls to the inside like he's done every other lap. What's new? So we come into the corner and he didn't really make a good move that one. At least I don't think he did. I think he sat behind me. So yes, we've still managed to defend and we are pitting this lap. So this is good for us. Yet again my fluffy things come up. I'm trying to hold that down. I got to remember to hold that down. He's come up the inside of us. Holy Jesus, I wasn't even paying attention. Of course I was when the race was on, but I wasn't paying attention just there, which I probably should be doing. And now is, looks like Bottas going up the inside of Hamilton maybe into the final corner. There's 3 arrows there, 3 abreast I believe, as we're going to come into the pit lane now. Look behind us and is there going to be a bit of a carnage there? Who's going to come in? And we come in now and where are they? Oh, they've pulled off a bit, so I don't know what's happening in pit lane there. I believe Raikkonen has kept going as we are pitted at the same time, so that would cause a bit of a pile up between them, so I don't know what's happened to them. So we're leaving the pit and they are just coming in, so that is good for us. And it's just really good. So now we just got to chase down Raikkonen. Nope, sorry, we're down in P4, P5, P6, 7. And I don't think we can go any further. So Fiat is actually in P6, and I believe that was Ericsson in P5, and they are just there. Just in front of us now on lap number 10. I believe our next pit window is lap number 19 as we skip on the lap 15. Now nothing really happened here besides me regaining the lead due to pit stops. You don't want to see that. But as you can clearly see, Raikkonen and Rosberg. Raikkonen, I don't know what's going on with him, but it looks like he's going to maybe have a bit of a battle. I'm not too sure where Rosberg is on Raikkonen, but we need Raikkonen to hold him off as we come down into the S section now, into my worst part of the Grand Prix. We hit the apex. We're going to hit the apex again, and oh no! Oh no, oh no! Oh no, 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 no. What has just happened? Apparently my tyres have locked up, and oh my days, we've smashed through the barrier, or the, whatever you want to call it, but we haven't lost our front wing, and that is absolutely amazing. But look who's behind us now. Raikkonen, Kimi is right behind us, our teammate. We don't want to repeat again of the past 2 races where he spun me around. So Raikkonen, just please, mate, just let me have it. Rosberg is still a bit behind there. So Rosberg shouldn't be too much to worry about. So it seems like my official seems to... Sorry, my official. Having a mind blank here. Anyway, he seems to like using the term boots. I don't know if he's watching Shrek back there in the garage, but I tell you what. He's got to start putting these tyres on better, because I swear to God, it's not my fault. Actually, it is. But anyways, we come down into the final corner. Lap number 15. We managed to pull away from Raikkonen yet again. As we had a nice 7-second lead. He closed us up, but it looks like we're pulling away here. So it looks like we are just dominating this race right now here at Bahrain. Just when we get all those offset of tyres, it just gets a bit shaky there, but not too much now. And I think we are going to run away, hopefully, with this one. Now as we skip onto lap 18 here, and as you can clearly see, he's back. Yes, he's back. He's gone round us. We're going to come back up the inside, cut him off, and here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I've spun him round. We got a bit hooked there. He's reversing. And I think he's lost his front wing there. Apparently my move was reckless. I think that was just a bit of racing. But, no, that's going to wear my tyres out, and that's not what we want to happen. Not at all. So, you know what? I just can't get rid of him. Hopefully we got rid of him. Rosberg's in second. That's not what we want, because if he comes second, like I said, we're not leading the championship in this episode. So we need him to come second or behind if we win. So we need Hamilton or Raikkonen, someone to come up. Oh, also, in that little skip, Raikkonen, I don't know why, I tried looking through the replay cams. Raikkonen actually pitted. I don't know why, I didn't get told if he had a failure or not. So Raikkonen pitted on lap 15, I believe it was. Raikkonen pitted, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think he already pitted So his pit win. And now we go on to lap number 22. We are in P2 again, so we've made our pit stop. Like I said, Raikkonen has already pitted. I don't know if he's going to go all the way on these tyres, but we are right behind him now. We've closed that gap from when we pitted, and we have just been absolutely catching him. I think it was a second a lap, I think he told us. So now we're going to be right on the back of him, and we've broken a bit. We don't want to break our front wing and pit again as we got the inside on the hairpin. Can we make it? And he's managed to hold it around the outside there. So Raikkonen doing a good job here to hold us off, but of course we are on the newer tyres, and I think he is going to have to pit again as we try and hang it around the outside. And this is going to be a Ferrari drag race here. I've got DRS though, so of course I'm going to have more speed, and it's a Ferrari drag race, and I'm just going to out-drag him really. I mean, I've got DRS, and I believe I'm on rich mix as well. So now that is Mary, don't know how to say it, don't judge. And we're just going to absolutely blitz it around the outside of him here. He's going to break, and we've just blitzed it around him there. I believe that was on Russia. Still haven't got the teams down pack in the 2015 season or season championship thing. As we skip on the lap 28 to all the way to 28. Nothing has happened too much. But as you can see, Rosberg and Raikkonen battling for second. And honestly, Raikkonen hasn't pitted, and I think, no, he's still coming back at him by the looks of it, Raikkonen. So Raikkonen hasn't pitted since lap 15. I don't think he can go all the way. Of course, Rosberg's going to be faster, and I think Rosberg's got the pass done. And I think that's going to be it for Raikkonen. He's going to come P3, and that's not good for us. Because that means that Raikkonen is going to, Rosberg is going to be in P2, that sort of letter number. And now, so Raikkonen, he's given it his all to come at Rosberg. But Rosberg on them fresh tyres, of course, just too good. And unfortunately, he hasn't been able to do much for him now. As we come down to this final corner, lap 28, we've got 1 lap to go. Our tyres have been holding us out quite well here. And I think we're going to do it. It's been 2 championships in between before we won. We won at Melbourne due to amazing pit strategies and Rosberg's failure in pits. And we came 4th in Malaysia and China due to incidents with Raikkonen. But you know what? It's been a good Grand Prix. We've got 1 lap. Rosberg, as I believe that says, I can't read it, 6 seconds. I don't know, you tell me. But all I know is that he is nowhere within striking distance of this lap, and it's not going to be as much pressure as Melbourne, hopefully. All we got to do is just make it through this final lap.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, my bad, he's 10 seconds behind. So I think we've done it, guys. I think we've won this one here at Bahrain. We've absolutely dominated from lap 1 through to lap 29. Every time we were on those new tyres, we just kept pulling a gap. And you know what? It's been a good Grand Prix. It really has, to be honest. So as we're going to come down, not many corners left. I believe there is 4 corners left now. And you know what? This is just incredible. We've managed to do it yet again against the AIs on Expert. I will maybe turn them up to Legendary after this one. I don't know. I will leave that for you guys to decide. As we're going to come now, if you count this as a corner, 4 corners to go. Now there's 3 corners to go. And this is the second last corner up here. And it really has. So you know what we got to do? Let's cue the music. Let's cue that music. Yes, get it rounded up. Let's get it pumping. Because you know what? We deserve it. This has been an outstanding Grand Prix. The final corner in the Grand Prix. Get that music going. Here's the build-up. As we come to the line, we will win here in Bahrain for part 4 of the Championship Series.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
What a fantastic result for Sebastian Vettel. He's really performed brilliantly today.
Well, we did perform brilliantly. Rosberg unfortunately came second. Kimi came third. So Ferrari on the podiums there. We all had 2 stops there. So Kimi did well to save his tyres. But unfortunately, as you know, we will not be in the lead of the championship. We are still chasing down Rosberg. He is 2 points ahead of us. And in the constructors, well, I don't know. But feel free to join me next time for F1 Part 5 as we go to Spain. This is Speedy Kid 101 here, signing out. Peace!